Not much I can do on my own, but I can spend time braiding my hair. Look like I just escaped from the pen. But look, guys, this is what happens when you stay home and you're on heavy medication, which we're going to talk about. But look, my hair's starting to go gray. But anyway, I braided my hair a little bit and I put it up in this little thing. And I put on my shirt. Look what I got. It says Florida Joint Care Institute. Like I graduated because I got surgery there or something. But yeah, I think my doctors did a good job. But yeah, so I'm going to put on some mascara. And just want to let you guys know. So tomorrow will be 1 week since I've had my surgery. It was hell, let me tell you. It was absolute. What was hell about it wasn't the surgery, the procedure, of course. I knocked out right away and I woke up to them offering me coffee and a blueberry muffin. So, I woke up really fast. So that was okay, right? And then once you pick up the medications, because the nerve block starts to wear off, and then you start taking these heavy narcotic medications. That's where the hell began. Now, it wasn't my first surgical procedure. So I'm familiar with what it's like to be on those heavy narcotic and opioids and so forth. And I don't like it for many reasons. Number one, I don't feel that it really takes care of my pain. Number two, I feel like the only thing that it does is give me all the side effects, right? So nausea, restlessness, insomnia, constipation, irritability, so all of those things. So I was not really able to even, I made a mistake right here. I don't know if you guys could see it or if you even care, but these ones here are too close together. But I don't have any visitors coming, so I'm good. So yeah, so all those medications, they're not good for you. They make you feel terrible. They made me feel terrible, and I don't like taking them. So, needless to say, let me close this. Needless to say that I got off all of them I think by the end of day 2, beginning of day 3, I already stopped taking the heavy ones. I have them. I think they're down here somewhere in my kit. I was like, take that away from me. I don't even want to see those things. But I'm going to get rid of them. There's like a place you can go to dispose of them. But they gave you heavy ones, right? Well, they gave me something for nausea because they had already anticipated that I was going to be nauseous. They gave me gabapentin, I don't know, tramadol. I was on all kinds of stuff. Cyclobenzaprine, which I think is a muscle relaxer. You can hear the pills in the bottle, right? Anyway, I was like, no, oxycodone. You want to see? Look, they're all in here. I wasn't doing it because I know what these things do, and as a mental health provider, I've worked with many people who've had addictions, and not that I was going to get addicted to them, but why take something when it's not helping you? And they weren't helping me. They weren't helping with the pain. They weren't helping. I didn't feel like they were helping me in any way, so I just got off of it. And now the only thing that I take is aspirin, and that's just as a blood thinner, precautionarily dispensed just to make sure that I don't get any blood clots. So the surgery, I believe, went well. I do have a huge soft cast on my foot. It's an immobilization cast. That's going to stay on for 2 weeks. And then the doctor's going to put me into what I understand from what he said was a full leg cast. Not leg, sorry. From my knee down. A cast for 6 to 8 weeks. So I'm looking at, I think, the middle of March before anything would kind of really come off. Yeah, so sleeping has been a challenge. Initially, it was because of the medications. The oxycodone just makes me wired, and so I'm wide awake and not able to sleep. But after that, I think the hard part of sleeping is trying to just keep my leg elevated. It's really hard because the Achilles tendon, right, is at the back of your ankle. So let's say that this is my foot and this is my ankle. I'm in a ballerina pose, so my toes are pointed. How would that be? Like that. And the incision is here. So when I'm putting my leg up, well, guess where it's leaning? It's leaning on that. Even though there's a hard, like, plaster cast over that, you still kind of can feel the pressure. So I'm trying to bend my leg, and it's just, I'm really, really very tired. But each day, to be honest with you, I'm feeling more and more alert. Looking forward to getting back to my day-to-day routines. And of course, when we're not able to move and you know, we lose the ability of something that we took for granted, we then realize how important it is to us. And so naturally, wanting to get back to doing things that I need to do for my health too, because you know, sitting still all day doesn't help. The problem with walking around is that I still am on crutches. You can see I have one back here. The other one I have my leg propped up on. I do have a knee scooter, which I'll start using after my appointment. So that will help me get around, except it doesn't help because the house is carpeted, but it will help. The crutches, I can't say that I hate crutches at all. I can say that I love crutches because they help me to get around. So, yeah, this was a real bumpy start to 2021. You know, after 2020, I made many transitions with work. Many things that I had walked away from, literally had walked away from, and started, you know, new ventures and embarking on, you know, uncharted waters for me in my life, and dealing with coronavirus and so forth. It has really been interesting how this injury happened to me on the 1st of January. So, yeah, not sure what God's trying to tell me, but definitely have no choice then to be still. So I'm doing a lot of self-reflection and, of course, keeping my spirits up, right? Because I'm a positive person, and seeing kind of where this is going to lead me to is exciting. But also it gives off a little bit of angst because I don't know where it's leading me to. But yeah, update on my Achilles tendon rupture repair. Had the surgery done last week. I think it was the 15th, and tomorrow will be 1 week. I can't say that it doesn't hurt because it does, but the pain is tolerable. I can tolerate pain somewhat, so I'm okay with, you know, just kind of squinting and bearing it, but don't like taking medication. So, and I think overall, I don't think it's that terrible where you need to be on constant medications anyway, to be very honest with you. Although it is very uncomfortable, it is painful. It's an inconvenience. I can't drive. It's my right foot, yada, yada, yada. The list goes on and on and on. But I'm trying to not stay focused on the negative, you know, aspects to this. I'm still looking at my glass half full and seeing what I need to do. So yeah, that's me. Don't mind my braids, but this is a good way for me to keep my my hair kind of neat. Let's see, dressing, anything from the waist down, I cannot do by myself, so my daughters help me. Showering, I cannot do alone. Cooking, I cannot do because I cannot be in the kitchen. I tried that with a chair. I sat in a chair when I had the boot on prior to having had the surgery. I was taking medications then, and it wasn't as painful because the medications were helping at that time before the surgery, helping a little bit and making it bearable at least for little short increments of time. But then what happened was I couldn't really do it, so I needed help to get out of the kitchen. It wasn't safe for me to be sitting next to something hot and not being able to get out the way if I needed to because I am sedentary and I am sitting. So thankfully for me, I have my daughters who are here and take turns in helping me. From showering, I did have to buy a shower chair. I did have to buy a toilet seat lift, which has been glorious because I was having to like plop down onto the toilet. The seat lift I got on Amazon, it does have some side rails. I bought the both of them for less than $47, so that was good. And the scooter, the knee scooter, which I'm excited to use because I'll have more mobility, we got at a thrift store for I think like $40. So the costs haven't been too much, but really can't do anything. I can't walk and like carry my cell phone. I have to walk over there and somebody will come and get my cell phone for me or bring my coffee for me because my hands are occupied. So it's been a learning experience. It's been a challenge. If this is something you're going through, let me know how you managed. Maybe give me some pointers on what I could be doing differently. And yeah, just wanted to give a little update and say hello. All right. Bye, guys.